As Gautama Buddha once said, have you ever felt regret from being too kind? Do you feel like constant kindness makes you a target for exploitation? Are you curious about how Zen Buddhism can help balance kindness with self-preservation? In our journey through life, kindness is often seen as a virtue, a way to spread joy and positivity. However, when kindness becomes excessive, it can lead to personal regret and chaos. This video will explore the delicate balance between being kind and keeping your own well-being in check. Imagine a situation where you're always the one saying yes, helping others while ignoring your own needs. Over time, this can make you feel lost and undervalued. Being constantly nice might make you appear weak and a target for those who want to take advantage of your kindness. It's important to understand that kindness must be balanced with self-care to avoid emotional burnout and stay mentally healthy. Buddhism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to adapt to and accept life's challenges. It focuses on living rationally, controlling our emotions, and being true to ourselves. By following these teachings, you can improve your emotional management, optimism, and overall life satisfaction. Knowing the limits of kindness is crucial. Too much kindness can be harmful, enabling negative behavior and creating unhealthy dependencies. Buddhism helps us set mental boundaries and maintain emotional health, ensuring our acts of kindness are genuine and not just done for approval. Always trying to please others can hurt your identity and self-worth. Buddhism teaches that kindness should be a genuine act, not a way to gain approval. Balancing kindness with self-respect prevents you from being taken advantage of. Giving too much can lead to burnout and emotional fatigue. Controlled and balanced kindness protects your well-being, making sure your needs are met before helping others. Too much kindness can also lead to being manipulated and exploited. Setting boundaries and reassessing relationships are essential for self-preservation. Buddhism emphasizes controlling your reactions and maintaining self-respect. Overextending kindness can stop your personal growth and self-awareness. Facing challenges and struggles is necessary for building character. Buddhism values acting rightly for the sake of virtue, not for external approval. Relying on others' happiness can weaken your moral and emotional stability. Buddhism makes a clear distinction between helping and enabling harmful behavior. Sometimes, letting others face the consequences of their actions is more compassionate. Practicing restraint and accepting what you can control fosters personal responsibility. Regularly checking in with yourself ensures your acts of kindness are balanced and meaningful. Clear judgment helps you navigate the fine line between helping and enabling, encouraging reflection to maintain personal growth and well-being. Stay with us through this video to uncover deep insights from Zen Buddhism on how to balance kindness and self-care. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel for more enlightening content. Lesson number 1. Understanding overly kindness. Kindness is a beautiful quality that can make the world a better place. However, when kindness becomes excessive, it can lead to negative outcomes. It's important to understand the difference between healthy kindness and excessive kindness. Healthy kindness means helping others while also taking care of yourself. Excessive kindness means giving too much of yourself, which can lead to emotional and physical exhaustion. Imagine Sarah, a nurse who loves helping her patients. She often stays late, skips breaks, and takes on extra shifts. At first, she feels fulfilled and appreciated, but over time, Sarah starts to feel tired, stressed, and taken for granted. She realizes that her constant giving has left her drained and unhappy. Sarah's story shows how too much kindness can lead to regret and chaos in one's life. Buddhism teaches us the importance of balance and rational living. Buddha's wisdom tells us to practice compassion, but also to protect our well-being. By understanding this balance, we can avoid the pitfalls of excessive kindness. Emotional control is a key part of this balance. When we give too much, we can become overwhelmed and emotionally unstable. Practicing mindfulness can help us stay grounded and recognize when we are giving too much. Setting boundaries is another crucial part of maintaining healthy kindness. It's important to know when to say no and prioritize your own needs. Boundaries help us preserve our energy and protect our emotional health. For example, if a friend constantly asks for favors without considering your time, it's okay to politely decline sometimes. This doesn't mean you are unkind. It means you are taking care of yourself. Buddhism also emphasizes being true to yourself in your actions. Acts of kindness should come from a genuine place, not from a need for approval or fear of rejection. When we are true to ourselves, our kindness becomes more meaningful and impactful. By being authentic, we prevent ourselves from becoming doormats and ensure that our kindness is appreciated and respected. Lastly, practicing self-care is vital. Taking time for yourself, whether through meditation, exercise, or hobbies, helps replenish your energy. When you care for yourself, you are better equipped to care for others. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Ensuring your own well-being allows you to give more effectively and sustainably. In summary, understanding excessive kindness involves recognizing the importance of balance, setting boundaries, practicing emotional control, being true to yourself, and prioritizing self-care. By applying these principles, we can avoid the negative effects of too much kindness and lead a more fulfilling, balanced life. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in maintaining this balance and protecting our well-being. Lesson number 2, loss of self-identity. When kindness becomes excessive, it can lead to losing your sense of self. Being overly kind can make you forget who you are and what you need. It's important to keep your identity while helping others. Losing yourself in constant giving can leave you feeling empty and lost. Think about Jane, a kind-hearted teacher. She always put her students first, staying late to help with extra work and spending her weekends preparing lessons. Her dedication was admired, but over time, Jane started to feel exhausted and unappreciated. She realized that her life revolved entirely around others, and she had no time for herself. Jane's story shows how excessive kindness can erode your identity and self-worth. Buddhism teaches the value of self-respect and emotional control. It's important to practice compassion while also preserving your own well-being. When you give too much without taking care of yourself, you risk losing your sense of identity. Emotional control helps you stay true to yourself and prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by the needs of others. Setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining your identity. Boundaries are not about being unkind. They are about protecting your emotional health and self-worth. For example, if a colleague constantly asks for your help with their work, it's okay to set limits and say no when you need to focus on your tasks. Boundaries help you maintain a healthy balance between giving and preserving your sense of self. Buddhism emphasizes authenticity in our actions. Acts of kindness should come from a genuine place, reflecting who we truly are. When you are authentic, your kindness is more meaningful and impactful. Being true to yourself means not compromising your needs or values to please others. Authenticity prevents you from becoming a doormat and ensures your kindness is respected. Practicing self-care is essential for maintaining your identity. Taking time for activities you enjoy, such as reading, meditation, or spending time in nature, helps you stay connected to yourself. Self-care replenishes your energy and keeps you grounded. It reminds you of your own worth and helps you maintain a healthy balance between giving and receiving. Losing your identity through excessive kindness can be prevented by understanding the importance of self-respect, setting boundaries, practicing emotional control, being authentic, and prioritizing self-care. By applying these principles, you can maintain your sense of self while still being kind and compassionate. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in protecting our well-being and preserving our identity. If this is making sense to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Lesson number 3, Emotional Burnout. When we give too much of ourselves, emotional burnout can set in. Emotional burnout is a state of feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and unable to cope due to prolonged stress from constantly giving. It's important to recognize the signs of burnout and take steps to prevent it. Imagine Mark, a dedicated social worker. He loves helping people and often takes on extra cases, working late into the night. At first, Mark feels fulfilled and proud of his efforts, but over time he becomes exhausted, irritable, and starts to feel detached from his work. Mark's constant giving has led to emotional burnout, leaving him drained and unhappy. This shows how important it is to recognize and prevent burnout before it takes over your life. Buddhism teaches the importance of balance in life. One of Buddha's key teachings is that we should care for others without neglecting ourselves. Practicing mindfulness can help us stay aware of our own needs and avoid burnout. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and recognizing our limits. By staying mindful, we can ensure we are giving in a way that is sustainable for ourselves. This balance helps us to be kind without losing ourselves in the process. Self-care is crucial in preventing emotional burnout. Taking time to relax and recharge is not selfish. It is necessary for our well-being. Activities like meditation, exercise, or simply taking a walk in nature can help us replenish our energy. When we care for ourselves, we are better able to care for others. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. For instance, dedicating even 10 minutes a day to meditation can make a big difference in how you feel and manage stress. Setting boundaries is another important way to prevent burnout. It's okay to say no when you are feeling overwhelmed. Boundaries help us protect our energy and ensure we are not overextending ourselves. For example, if a friend constantly asks for your help, but you are already stressed, it's okay to set limits and prioritize your own needs. This doesn't mean you are unkind. It means you are taking care of yourself so you can help others more effectively in the long run. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of emotional control. By managing our emotions, we can prevent burnout and maintain our well-being. This means recognizing when we are feeling stressed and taking steps to address it. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and reflection can help us stay calm and centered. When we control our emotions, we can respond to stress in a healthy way and prevent it from leading to burnout. In summary, emotional burnout can be prevented by practicing mindfulness, prioritizing self-care, setting boundaries, and managing our emotions. By applying these principles, we can avoid the negative effects of constant giving and maintain a healthy, balanced life. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in protecting our well-being and preventing burnout. Lesson number 4, enabling negative behavior. When kindness becomes excessive, it can unintentionally enable negative behavior in others. This happens when our good intentions lead people to rely on us too much, preventing them from facing the consequences of their actions. It's important to understand how to be kind without enabling harmful behavior. Consider Emma, a caring friend who always helps her friend Lisa whenever she faces a problem. Lisa often makes poor decisions, like overspending or missing work deadlines, but Emma always steps in to fix things. Over time, Lisa becomes dependent on Emma to solve her problems and never learns to take responsibility for her actions. Emma's kindness, though well-intentioned, enables Lisa's negative behavior. This situation shows how our help can sometimes do more harm than good. Buddhism teaches us to practice wise compassion. This means helping others in a way that truly benefits them, rather than simply making their lives easier. Wise compassion involves recognizing when our actions are enabling harmful behavior and taking steps to address it. For example, if a friend always asks for help with tasks they can do themselves, it's better to encourage them to try on their own first. By doing this, we can help others grow and improve, instead of keeping them stuck in negative patterns. Setting boundaries is crucial in preventing enabling behavior. Boundaries help us maintain our well-being and ensure that our kindness does not lead to negative outcomes. For example, if a friend frequently asks for money because they overspend, setting a boundary by refusing to lend money can encourage them to manage their finances better. This doesn't mean we stop being kind. It means we help in a way that promotes positive change. Boundaries show that we care about the other person's growth, and not just about making them happy in the short term. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of allowing others to face the consequences of their actions. This can be challenging, especially when we care deeply for someone. However, letting people experience the results of their choices can be more compassionate in the long run. It helps them learn and grow from their mistakes. For instance, if a coworker consistently fails to meet deadlines, letting them handle the repercussions can motivate them to improve their time management skills. By stepping back, we give others the space to take responsibility for their actions and learn valuable lessons. Practicing emotional control is another key aspect. It's easy to feel guilty or anxious when we set boundaries or let others face consequences. However, by managing our emotions, we can remain calm and supportive. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and reflection can help us stay centered and handle these situations with compassion and firmness. When we control our emotions, we can offer support without enabling negative behavior. In summary, enabling negative behavior can be avoided by practicing wise compassion, setting boundaries, allowing others to face consequences, and managing our emotions. By applying these principles, we can help others in a way that truly benefits them and promotes positive change. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in balancing kindness and preventing enabling behavior. If this is making sense to you, Don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Lesson number 5, neglecting personal needs. When we focus too much on being kind to others, we often neglect our own needs. This neglect can lead to feelings of exhaustion, resentment, and even physical health problems. It's essential to understand that taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary for your overall well-being and your ability to help others effectively. Think about David, a loving father who always puts his family first. He works long hours to provide for them, helps with homework, and never misses a family event. While his family appreciates his dedication, David rarely takes time for himself. Over time, he becomes tired, stressed, and less patient. David's story shows how neglecting personal needs can lead to burnout and affect your ability to care for others. This example highlights the importance of balancing kindness with self-care. Buddhism teaches the importance of self-compassion. Buddha's teachings emphasize that you cannot help others effectively if you are not well yourself. Taking time to care for your own needs is crucial. This can include simple activities like taking a walk, practicing meditation, or enjoying a hobby. These activities help replenish your energy and keep you grounded. For instance, even a short daily meditation session can help you stay centered and calm. Setting boundaries is another important aspect of caring for yourself. Boundaries help you manage your time and energy, ensuring that you are not constantly overextending yourself. For example, if you find that you are always saying yes to additional work tasks or social obligations, it's okay to say no sometimes. By setting boundaries, you create a balance that allows you to take care of yourself while still being there for others. Boundaries are not about being selfish. They are about ensuring you have the energy to be kind in a sustainable way. Practicing mindfulness is also key. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and aware of your own needs and feelings. It helps you recognize when you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed, allowing you to take action before you reach a point of burnout. Mindfulness can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to breathe deeply and check in with yourself. This practice helps you stay in tune with your body and mind, preventing neglect of your needs. Buddhism also teaches the value of balance. Life is about finding a harmonious balance between caring for others and caring for yourself. When you neglect your own needs, you disrupt this balance and can become ineffective in your kindness. Maintaining balance ensures that you can give from a place of abundance rather than depletion. For example, taking time to rest and recharge enables you to be more present and supportive when you are helping others. In summary, neglecting personal needs can lead to negative consequences for your well-being and your ability to help others. By practicing self-compassion, setting boundaries, being mindful, and maintaining balance, you can ensure that your kindness is sustainable and effective. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in caring for ourselves while being kind to others. If this is making sense to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Lesson number 6, creating unhealthy dependencies. When kindness becomes excessive, it can create unhealthy dependencies. This happens when people start to rely too much on your help and stop taking responsibility for their own actions. It's important to understand how to be kind without fostering dependency. Consider Lisa, a compassionate person who always helps her friend Tom whenever he faces a problem. Lisa steps in to solve it. Over time, Tom stops trying to solve his own problems and instead waits for Lisa to fix things. Lisa's constant help has made Tom dependent on her, preventing him from learning to manage his own life. This story shows how too much kindness can lead to unhealthy dependencies. Buddhism teaches us to practice wise compassion. This means helping others in a way that truly benefits them rather than just making their lives easier. Wise compassion involves recognizing when our actions are creating dependency and taking steps to change this. For example, instead of always solving problems for someone, you can guide them to find their own solutions. This encourages independence and personal growth. By doing this, we help others build their confidence and skills. Setting boundaries is crucial in preventing unhealthy dependencies. Boundaries help us ensure that our kindness does not lead to negative outcomes. For instance, if a friend frequently asks for help with tasks they can handle themselves, setting a boundary by encouraging them to try first can promote their independence. Boundaries show that we care about the other person's growth, not just about making them happy in the short term. They also protect our own well-being, ensuring we don't become overwhelmed by others' needs. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of encouraging others to take responsibility for their actions. This can be challenging, especially when we want to help. However, letting people face the consequences of their choices can be more compassionate in the long run. It helps them learn and grow from their experiences. For example, if a coworker consistently misses deadlines, allowing them to deal with the repercussions can motivate them to improve their time management skills. This approach helps them become more self-reliant and responsible. Practicing emotional control is another key aspect. It's easy to feel guilty or anxious when we set boundaries or let others face consequences. However, by managing our emotions, we can remain calm and supportive. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and reflection can help us stay centered and handle these situations with compassion and firmness. When we control our emotions, we can offer support without enabling dependency. This balance allows us to be helpful without losing ourselves in the process. In summary, creating unhealthy dependencies can be avoided by practicing wise compassion, setting boundaries, encouraging responsibility, and managing our emotions. By applying these principles, we can help others in a way that truly benefits them and promotes their growth. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in balancing kindness and preventing unhealthy dependencies. If this is making sense to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Lesson number 7, Misuse of Kindness. When kindness is given without limits, it can be misused by others. This misuse can take many forms, such as manipulation, exploitation, or taking advantage of someone's good nature. Understanding how to prevent the misuse of kindness is crucial to maintaining your well-being and ensuring your kindness is respected. Consider Robert, a generous person who always helps his friends. He lends money, offers his time, and goes out of his way to assist others. However, some of his friends start to take advantage of his generosity. They borrow money without repaying it and rely on him for things they could do themselves. Robert begins to feel used and unappreciated. His story illustrates how kindness can be misused when boundaries are not set. Buddhism teaches us to practice wise generosity. This means giving in a way that truly helps others without allowing them to misuse our kindness. Wise generosity involves being mindful of how and when we give. For instance, instead of lending money repeatedly to a friend who doesn't repay, you can offer advice on budgeting or finding financial help. This way, you provide support without enabling irresponsible behavior. Setting boundaries is essential to prevent the misuse of kindness. Boundaries help protect your well-being and ensure your kindness is not taken for granted. For example, if a coworker constantly asks for help with tasks they can handle, it's important to set limits politely but firmly. You can explain that you have your own work to focus on. This teaches others to respect your time and efforts. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of being kind, yet assertive. Being assertive means expressing your needs and limits clearly while remaining respectful. This balance helps you avoid being taken advantage of while still being compassionate. For instance, if a friend frequently asks for favors, you can kindly explain that you need to prioritize your own responsibilities. Assertiveness ensures that your kindness is not seen as a weakness. Practicing emotional control is another key aspect. It's natural to feel upset or guilty when you realize someone is misusing your kindness. However, managing these emotions is crucial. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and reflection can help you stay calm and make clear decisions. Emotional control allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, preventing further misuse of your kindness. Buddhism also teaches the value of wise judgment. It's important to assess situations carefully and decide how best to offer your help. Not every situation requires your immediate assistance. Sometimes the best way to help is to step back and let others solve their own problems. This approach fosters independence and respects your boundaries. In summary, preventing the misuse of kindness involves practicing wise generosity, setting boundaries, being assertive, managing emotions, and using wise judgment. By applying these principles, you can ensure your kindness is respected and not taken advantage of. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in balancing kindness and protecting our well-being. If this is making sense to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Lesson number 8, Impact on Mental Health. When kindness becomes excessive, it can have a significant impact on our mental health. Constantly putting others' needs before our own can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. Understanding how to balance kindness with self-care is crucial for maintaining mental well-being. Consider Sarah, a dedicated volunteer who spends all her free time helping others. She is always available for anyone in need, often sacrificing her own rest and relaxation. Over time, Sarah starts to feel overwhelmed and anxious. She struggles to sleep and finds it hard to enjoy activities she once loved. Sarah's story shows how too much kindness can lead to mental health issues like stress and burnout. Buddhism teaches us the importance of balance and self-care. One of Buddha's key teachings is that we should care for others without neglecting ourselves. Practicing mindfulness can help us stay aware of our own needs and avoid mental health problems. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and recognizing our limits. By staying mindful, we can ensure we are giving in a way that is sustainable for our mental health. This balance helps us be kind without losing ourselves in the process. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting our mental health. Boundaries help us manage our time and energy, ensuring that we are not constantly overextending ourselves. For example, If you find that you are always saying yes to additional work tasks or social obligations, it's okay to say no sometimes. By setting boundaries, you create a balance that allows you to take care of yourself while still being there for others. This helps prevent the stress and anxiety that come from being overwhelmed. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of emotional control. By managing our emotions, we can prevent mental health issues and maintain our well-being. This means recognizing when we are feeling stressed or anxious and taking steps to address it. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and reflection can help us stay calm and centered. Emotional control allows us to respond thoughtfully to stressful situations, reducing the impact on our mental health. For instance, taking a few moments to practice deep breathing during a stressful day can help calm your mind and body. Practicing self-compassion is another key aspect. It's important to be kind to yourself and recognize that you deserve care and attention just as much as others do. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. This can include taking time for activities you enjoy, such as reading, exercising, or spending time in nature. Self-compassion helps replenish your energy and keeps you grounded. For example, setting aside 15 minutes a day to do something you love can make a big difference in your overall mood and well-being. In summary, the impact of excessive kindness on mental health can be mitigated by practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, managing emotions, and practicing self-compassion. By applying these principles, we can avoid the negative effects of constant giving and maintain a healthy, balanced life. As we continue our journey, we will explore more about how Zen Buddhism can guide us in protecting our mental well-being while being kind to others. If this is making sense to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel. Explored how excessive kindness can hinder personal growth, preventing individuals from reaching their full potential. Consider Emma, a talented artist who consistently puts aside her own projects to help others. While her kindness is appreciated, Emma's own aspirations remain on hold, leading to frustration and fulfillment. Buddhism teaches the importance of personal growth alongside kindness. While helping others is valuable, nurturing one's own talents and aspirations is equally crucial. This balance allows individuals to grow and contribute meaningfully to the world. Setting boundaries is essential for protecting time and energy devoted to personal growth. Prioritizing one's needs ensures a focus on self-development without constantly putting others first. Additionally, Buddhism emphasizes the significance of facing challenges for personal development. Embracing difficulties fosters resilience and character growth. Mindfulness aids in staying aware of personal aspirations and needs, enabling conscious decisions that support individual development. Self-compassion plays a vital role in acknowledging one's worth and celebrating achievements, motivating continued personal growth. In conclusion, hindering personal growth due to excessive kindness can be mitigated by setting boundaries, embracing challenges, practicing mindfulness, and showing self-compassion. Balancing kindness with personal growth is essential for a fulfilling and meaningful life. Zen Buddhism offers guidance in maintaining this balance, fostering growth while remaining kind to others. Lesson number 9, Hindering Personal Growth. Explored how excessive kindness can hinder personal growth. When individuals constantly prioritize others' needs over their own, they may neglect their own development and potential. Take Emma, for example. a talented artist who frequently assists her friends with their projects, while her own aspirations remain stagnant. Over time, this pattern leaves Emma feeling unfulfilled and frustrated, hindering her personal growth. Buddhism teaches us the importance of nurturing personal growth alongside kindness. While helping others is commendable, it's equally vital to cultivate one's talents and aspirations. This balance enables individuals to contribute meaningfully to the world while achieving their full potential. Setting boundaries is crucial for safeguarding time and energy dedicated to personal growth. By prioritizing their own needs, individuals ensure they're not perpetually placing others before themselves. Moreover, Buddhism emphasizes the value of confronting challenges for personal development. Avoiding difficulties by constantly assisting others may impede learning and growth. Embracing challenges fosters resilience and character, facilitating skill development and confidence building. Practicing mindfulness enables individuals to stay attuned to their personal growth journey, recognizing when they're neglecting it in favor of others. Self-compassion is also essential, as it encourages individuals to treat themselves with kindness and acknowledge their worth. Celebrating achievements and recognizing efforts sustains motivation and commitment to personal growth. In summary, hindering personal growth due to excessive kindness can be mitigated by setting boundaries, embracing challenges, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating self-compassion. Balancing kindness with personal growth is pivotal for a fulfilling and meaningful life. Zen Buddhism offers guidance in maintaining this equilibrium, facilitating growth while extending kindness to others. As we conclude our journey, let's remember the significance of harmonizing kindness with personal development for a truly enriching life experience. Conclusion. In conclusion, we've delved into the multifaceted impacts of excessive kindness, recognizing its potential to affect us in various ways. While kindness is undoubtedly a beautiful quality, it must be tempered with self-care and boundaries to avoid negative consequences. Throughout our exploration, we've uncovered several key insights. Firstly, excessive kindness can lead to a loss of our sense of self, as we consistently prioritize others' needs over our own. Setting boundaries and practicing self-compassion are crucial strategies to maintain our identity while extending kindness to others. Additionally, emotional burnout poses a significant risk when we give excessively without taking time for ourselves. Mindfulness and self-care techniques are essential tools to prevent burnout and safeguard our mental well-being. Moreover, excessive kindness can inadvertently enable negative behavior in others, hindering their growth by shielding them from the consequences of their actions. Wise compassion, coupled with encouraging responsibility, fosters genuine growth and development. Furthermore, the misuse of kindness can occur when clear boundaries are not set, leading to exploitation. Being kind yet assertive ensures that our kindness is respected and not taken advantage of. Moreover, overgiving can take a toll on our mental health, leading to stress, anxiety, and depression. Practices like mindfulness, boundary setting, managing emotions, and self-compassion are vital for protecting our mental well-being. Lastly, excessive kindness can hinder personal growth by diverting our focus away from our own development and aspirations. Balancing kindness with personal growth is essential for a fulfilling life, and teachings from Zen Buddhism, such as balance and mindfulness, provide invaluable guidance in this pursuit. In essence, finding the equilibrium between kindness towards others and oneself is paramount for leading happier, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us, and if our insights resonate with you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our Insightful Journey channel.